Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Monarchs of Old Dominion. Take it away, broadcast team.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw, it's Newton. He'll take a deep shot here. Got it! Touchdown, Hoosiers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Monarchs will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Pulls it in, it's Coleman. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the pressure.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Looking for space. It's Roach. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. Out of the the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Special teams proving to be special.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Fighting Illini of Illinois. Take it away, broadcast team.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Indiana!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Indiana 42, Illinois 10.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier.
What a nice job getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack, making sure he didn't have time to buy some more space, and he almost grabbed him and pulled him into the end zone. He almost got 2 points in a safety.
Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Here we go. Post breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. He lobs one high down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Finds a seam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, you talk about flipping the field in a hurry. Maybe you're thinking run the football, create a little space for my offense. No, they're taking shots way down the field, 98 yards to the house. What a huge play for this offense.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Indiana.
This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. To the air on second down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got the back over the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. To throw, it's Altmaier. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Rush is on him.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Altmaier. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the UCLA Bruins. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Dropping back, it's Newton. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this is... The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Newton. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've got to get points on this drive before this thing gets out of hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fights off a defender. There he goes. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking for a man, it's Iamaleava. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one. You saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting a sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. And the returner will be brought down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Got got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air. It's Iamaleava. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Maryland Terrapins. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
On the ground, it's Ray. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a mass.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complete.
Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Indiana 27, Maryland 10.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And the stomping has commenced. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be... And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
They'll try the run. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. I'm not sure if he could have kicked it farther by using his knee, but it's not exactly the longest punt. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And the special teams comes up special. He takes advantage. The short punt, he catches it, and you can tell, does a great job using his blocks, getting north-south, getting to the end zone for the big play.
So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football, and you're expecting pressure. The clock.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working, and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's a throw downfield late. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Martin will throw it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Punt is on its way. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Martin back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
There's probably a lot of people wondering right now, why do they keep throwing the football when they're backed up so much? But this is actually one of the best places on the field to do that because the defense has to cover so much space, plus oftentimes they're in man coverage. So this is the time to take your shots. They took one there, took a chance deep. It wasn't open. It was incomplete. You got to be thinking on 3rd down coming up now, they're probably going to throw it again.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Purdue Boilermakers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Running to Green. Gets it past the marker. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. To call what Indiana did last year a renaissance is an insult to all renaissances everywhere. It was complete resurrection. A losing program that got 11 wins and went to the playoff.
Coach Signetti has just galvanized this entire program, and all of a sudden, after only 1 year, the expectations are different. Could it ever happen, David? Could this team get back to the playoff again?
It was one of the biggest stories in college football. Everybody kept talking about, does Indiana deserve to be there? And now another year further down the road, going to the transfer portal again, not having the new coach with the connection to JMU, this Indiana team can still be fun to watch and still prove a lot of people wrong.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 45. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further. 1891, alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy? Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Hoosiers will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Watson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs.
I think he misread that one totally. Probably better off to leave it with the back. Instead, he gives up the safety. Find some fresh air. There he goes. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And the route is on. The Hoosiers are taking control of this game against the Boilers.
IU speeding away now. You can feel the momentum shifting towards Indiana's sideline. Purdue's got to do something now to get some of that back.
Oh, they can feel the bucket in their hands already. The rivalry game, they've done a great job handling their emotion, taking the lead. Now they just got to finish.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Walker. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The kick is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Teams. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Punt returners, man, you just got to make one guy miss. You make the first dude miss, and then a lot of times it's off to the races. This guy is so dangerous in the open field, as he shows right there in the punt return touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll return it from the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Newton. Going for the big play. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the 4, getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's going to get loose. Sweet spin. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.